Welcome back, guys. We're going into the final hour here. Adam, take it away.
All right, so you've landed on, asteroid AX475 or whatever, and this terrified miner has locked herself in the habitat part of the dome, and you've landed on this flat metal platform just inside the dome where transport happens. There's some mining equipment kind of lying around. There's like a sealed buggy that you would use to go out onto the asteroid itself and do mining, and there's some sealed crates that ostensibly have ore or ice or something in them, like whatever she's mining from the asteroid. So you've landed next to the Black Aurora, which you can see now is a modified patrol boat. It's about the same size as your ship, so like Millennium Falcon or smaller. It's got a big ass plasma cannon on a turret on the top, and it's painted not very well with black paint. And it's got a big pink skull spray painted on the front of the ship. Before
we disembark from the ship, I ask Piani and him, or Piani or Victor, and I'm just like, can we work the weapons from a remote location, or do we need to be in the actual ship?
Someone could maybe make a computer's roll to set up a remote connection to the ship.
Sure, we could fucking fire and just fucking blast the side of the place, launch the ship out into space.
Hey,
Great idea.
Hey, what else? Hey, and I snap in front of her. I was like, hey, just set it up, all right?
Yes.
Just fucking set it up.
Okay.
While we're landing, by the way, Adam, I'm checking the room for other things. Like I've been winged, so I'm looking for a med pack or whatever healing is in this universe. A weapons locker, anything. Just what does the room have? Anything.
There's a tool an emergency tool shed thing in the wall, like a locker, and it's got a fire extinguisher, like a multi-purpose tool, a multi-tool. Mostly it's for in case the coolant leaks. It's got some sealant you can put on the tank. That's about it.
That's the whole room.
Yeah, that's it. It's just a small room. It's mostly screens, right? It's like a remote operating for the thing, so you can see through the cameras on the wall. You can see the outside of the ship, so you're inside this dome. You can see the asteroid in one camera. You can see the Swan Song landing beside the ship, and then you come
I'll
down.
disable the one that's facing the room, by the way, too. Where I would have, I don't know. I guess I can't retro do that, but I do that now.
The camera outside, or
no, the one that's looking into the room I'm in.
Oh no, there's no cameras inside. These are all external, they're gun cameras.
Okay, and then I guess I would calm the guys and just be like, just let me know if I got the ship to myself. Just let me know what's going on. Or I will blow everything up.
I would assume... So, are they coming to collect Mr. S and bring him to us, Adam?
Well, I mean, they're going to meet you on the deck. They'll meet you on the deck and discuss the exact terms. So they've landed, and you can see that they're like cargo dock. It's one of those drop down from the belly ones, so it comes down, and it's got 5 guys on it, and they're all carrying rifles.
I guess as I see that, I turn to Piani. I'm like, can we get a scan on the ship?
Can we scan the ship? Yeah.
Well, how many people they got? We need to let. And I open up a comms that's just in my pocket. Hopefully, it's on speaker.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's that?
We're stationary. They're stationary.
Yeah.
They're all down under the ship off of this little dock that they've descended.
Yep.
Can we just turn the multi-laser on them and just...
Maybe, yeah.
We could knock out another 5, you guys.
The fucking flak cannon work better.
Yeah, the sand cannon would just shred them.
But
remember,
Victor.
Remember, if you do that though, someone on board the ship will probably just turn the cannons on you, and then the Swan will get nuked too. I mean, yeah, you could very easily go for the mutually assured destruction route right now, but
yeah,
the smartest.
I just look at Victor. My mouth is just open. I'm like, you are we're not gonna throw. I just bought this fucking thing.
Victor, you have in your mind the beautiful slow motion ballet of a person being shredded by
Yeah.
sand thrower, like just the particle matter, and it's just beautiful, but also horrible.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
just like, no, we're gonna go have some cordial conversations over here. Make sure that you can give me a scan of the ship. Feel free to pull my ear in the middle of the conversation. Let me know. I need to make sure that Mr. S can get around.
We'll do this your way.
For once, let's go. And I open up a comms and I'm like, Mr. S, can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna leave this open throughout the entire negotiations. I'll let you know when we know how many people are outside, and then you can go
Sounds
do
good.
whatever you're gonna do. All right. And then we start walking towards, and I'm looking at Peony, and I'm like, you should probably scan the ship.
All right.
Okay, so Piani and Victor, you're staying on the Swan. Higgs, you're gonna go down and meet with them.
Yeah, I'm going
All
down
right.
to meet with them. Yeah.
All right, Piani, make a computer roll. You want to know everybody on the whole ship?
Yeah.
Like scan the entire thing. Okay.
Yeah. I would assume. I mean, that's up to Peony.
Okay. There's 2 people in a room near the engine. There's a handful of people, like 3 or 4, on the bridge. And then there's some other sort of people scattered around the rest of the ship at various places. But again, like the total matches up with what you expect. There's 14 people on the ship.
And would I like notice?
Well, I
how
mean, not
many
on the ship. 5 of them are on the platform.
Oh, okay. Have left the
Yeah.
ship.
So there's 9
Okay.
9 on the ship. It's 9 and 5.
Just relay that information back to Mr. Scarian.
So are there
So-
people,
Nine on the
there's people
ship.
out the door still, right?
Yeah,
9
there's
left
people
on the ship?
Yeah, there's 9 left on the ship. So Higgs, they're starting to spread out, and one of them is walking towards the. I mean, I assume you're going down the open, like the cargo thing, because you don't have a docking.
Yeah. I just walk out the back of the cargo.
So you're walking down the gangplank, and he's
If
walking.
we have like a
towards you.
forklift, I get on the forklift and drive that over to meet.
While this is happening,
So-
though, Adam, and
Yes.
while we were landing, did my little buddy make any progress on jamming the guns or anything like that?
Make a luck save, and we'll see.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So he gives you the like, okay, guns, no go.
Guns won't work.
So he says.
You should tell us
I-
that.
Yes. Hey. Whoa. As
Whoa.
that toxic. Now it's not my idea anymore, Steven. Are you happy? No, I'm just kidding. I was
Comms are open, so.
Yeah, comms. I say the ship's guns will not be working.
As he says that, I immediately just mute my comms as I'm just like over in the forklift riding over to meet the rest of the
Okay.
group.
And he said, where did you say the guys were on the ship that are still here?
They're sort of scattered. Mostly on the bridge. A few at other stations in the ship.
And
Like
there's
two-
6 guys outside.
5. There's 2 like on board. There's like 5 on the bridge or 4 on the bridge, and like 3 in the engine room, and a few in just the halls, and 1 guy with you.
Is there jamming technology that we could?
There is, but your ship doesn't have it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so Higgs, you see the kind of like leader guy walking towards you. The rest of them have their like assault rifles pointed at you. They're the year 3200 equivalent of like AKs, basically. Like they're not
Okay.
great. They're cheap guns, but they have assault rifles.
Yeah.
The guy walking towards you is wearing like an obviously stolen, mismatched like military uniform. Like it's got like epaulets and like sharp shoulders and like brass buttons and stuff, like a naval uniform. But it doesn't, like the jacket doesn't match the pants, and he's got like a bunch of different like medals he's got pinned to his chest. He's kind of like, his skin is like a dark brown. He's got a goatee, and he's wearing like a green turban. And he's walking towards you, and he's got his gun out, but he's not pointing it at you. He's just kind of like holding it in ready position. And he stops, maybe 10 paces away from you. Kind
Okay.
of squints at you.
Yeah, I ride the forklift all the way, and then like take my time getting out of there. Turn the
Okay.
comms, and I'm just like, all right, here I go. Please be quiet. Keep all the information to yourself. I'm gonna go talk to these guys.
I thumb on the communications as I slide over into the gunnery seat, and I say, Higgs, you may want to be out of the line of fire.
I repeat, please do not do that. I am 1 versus 5 down here. That would be a very stupid fucking idea.
Oh, you won't have to worry about them when this flak hits them. Click.
And I'm just like, oh god, this fucking god piece of shit. I walk up.
So you notice when Ramirez goes to speak, when he opens his mouth, you can see the inside of his lips and his tongue are all like bright blue, like he's been eating a Slurpee.
Okay.
And he kind of squints at you and like he's a little twitchy, and he says, he's like, "You the redneck?"
Well, is this Mr. Ramirez?
Yeah, I'm Ramirez.
Hello, Mr. Ramirez. How is your day going today?
Yeah, not so good. And he looks back behind him and he acknowledges his like gang, and then looks back at you.
Yes,
like, "This
I
doesn't-"
noticed the 4 gentlemen with their guns pointed toward me. Can we please be cordial and not have guns at my face? It makes me extremely nervous.
I don't know you, man. I don't know you.
You know that I'm a single person. I am not like this crazy madman that is aboard your ship.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you want that guy back or what?
I would love him back. That would be fantastic.
All right. So he's got like a lapel like radio, and he's like, "Get that crazy guy off the ship." And inside, Sicarian, you hear like pounding on the door.
Just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. And then I get on the comm and I say,
Okay, so hold on,
guys,
before you say anything, remember
The
that
comm is open.
the comm is open, so Ramirez will hear this.
Well, knowing that, I say, "Hey, Mr. Higgins, a word?"
I look at everyone. I'm just like, I'll be right back. And I walk back over towards the forklift. I'm like, yes, Mr. S?
So yeah, Ramirez just puts his hands up. He's like, "What the fuck, man? Come on."
Hey,
We do need to kill these guys. How did you want to go about that?
How do you?
If they are not able to fire upon you, I recommend you flak the ones out there, calm the ship, and say that we have weapons free. They'll notice that their weapons aren't working. There's also a lunatic on their ship with a bomb. You recommend that they don't fire.
I
They
interrupt
stay
them.
here,
It's like,
and we take their
Mr.
ship.
S, do they only have this plasma cannon that you've disabled, or all their weapons shut off?
I'm looking at the gunnery council. I guess they probably have a sand thrower themselves.
Nope.
Right?
Just the plasma gun.
Yes, they just have the plasma gun, which doesn't work.
All right, I'm going to disembark from this meeting. Please fire your guns on the people down here, and then I will go and pick Mr. S up. Mr. S, just remain in there. I mean, they're gonna blow up the ship. There's nothing.
So
just go with that
while you're
stuff.
looking at the console, Sicarian, you can see there's some kind of like a progress bar filling. And when you notice that, the guy at the console notices you noticing it and looks at you and puts his hands up, and he's like, "They're regaining control. I'm sorry."
How much time do they have?
He says, "A minute, maybe."
Can you
that's enough
stop
time.
them from getting it?
He shakes his head. No, not. I'm
All
not.
right, do
a
it now. You
hacker."
have 1 minute until their weapons are ready.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Ladies?
what's happening? What do you do, Higgs?
I get
But
it.
as he says that, I probably make my way to the why I'm blanking on
door?
that.
I click the comms and I
Where
say,
the captain is, where they drive the,
The
ship.
bridge?
Yeah, the bridge.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if you open the door, there are guys outside with guns waiting to escort you off the ship, right? You'll have to kill them, and
Oh, I look through the window. How many are there?
you can only see one, but the window's quite small.
I crack the door open and I
Okay.
look out.
Okay. Someone puts their like foot in the door and like, "Okay, time to go," and like
How
slides
many
the
are
door
there?
open. There's 3 of them.
I will use the door as cover and blast the first one.
Okay. All right.
At
So
the
you're gonna
same
do that.
time, I get back.
At the same
in,
time,
I get in
Higgs,
the
yeah, what are you doing?
forklift and drive away.
Okay, so if you get in the forklift and start driving away, you'll never make it away fast enough. If he hits the gun, if hits the flak right now, like you'll get flak too.
So I just need to start running.
Just run for it, yeah.
Okay.
But if you run, remember if you run for it, these guys are gonna open fire. So there's gonna be some initiative rolling and seeing what happens. But,
Oh,
yeah.
snappies.
Yeah, I mean, like Higgs, if you just turn tail and run for it, and I beat you in initiative, you're getting shot with 4 assault rifles.
Yeah. Shit.
can you re-roll initiative?
Yeah. it's the next
No,
mission.
only skill checks.
only skill checks.
Oh.
But I could not flak the guys. I could flak the ship, for
Yeah, you can
example.
flag the ship, sure.
But then the guys
can
that
he-
doesn't solve anything.
Well, I mean, it would
I don't know.
destroy
He
the
stepped
bridge,
away
for
from
example.
them to talk to me out of earshot. I don't know why the flak would also hit everyone in that area. You could angle it so that if it's an AOE, just angle it so that they're on the
That's totally
perimeter of it
true.
and it hits the rest of the ship.
So the
Fucking
flak,
sand.
so the sand
It's
sand
gonna
thrower
fucking
is
go everywhere.
it's designed to hit every fighter that attacked your ship in that round. So it just kind of like flies in all directions.
Okay. Well, that's silly, but
It's fucking sand.
What is the whole ship just launches sand off? It just like shakes dandruff.
No, I
Why do we
think
even have
what
this
what it does is it shoots a flak shell up in the air, and then the shell pops and shoots it.
I mean, you're the master, but I would my lawyering would be that you could angle it in a place where if you know that it hits this area, instead of putting it smack in the middle
What's
with
your
all the superfluous range, you just put it over
maybe.
here.
Yeah, but what's your gunnery skill there, Victor?
I don't have the gunnery skill.
So, you know what, Sicarian? You could.
Oh, God.
Then use the turbo laser or whatever.
Yeah, you could laser them.
How many of them could I hit with a single turbo laser?
1, maybe 2 if they're standing close to each other.
Yeah, man. I feel like we just got to tear up.
I go over the phones or on the comms. I'm just like, Victor, go ahead and take the shot. It's been a pleasure. If I don't make it out of this, and I'm gonna start running right now. Good luck. I just like take off.
All right, so you turn around. Yeah, Ramirez is like, "What the fuck, man?"
It's like,
all right, so
adios,
I click
compadre.
I click back and I say,
You racist shit. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I say.
What is initiative again? It's just D20.
It's a D8
Higgins.
plus your dex.
Oh, right.
Higgins, get cover as quickly as you can. You've got 1 round.
What do I got to beat? A 4?
Yeah.
And it's plus your dex, so I'm at a -1.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Well, he beat it.
So, Sicarian, Peony, Victor.
Fuck!
Oh no! You're like, I'm gonna go. Turn around, slip on
But-
some shining lubricant.
Oh,
Well,
I can't.
he actually will only get hit by. Well, I mean, it depends on what happens.
can't
but
re-roll that,
Victor
right?
is the one that goes first. Actually, me and Victor.
Yeah. So Victor can not fire until the problem is
Yeah, but
that
then he's getting hit by AKs.
yeah, he'll get AK'd. It's
Oh, no.
true.
Victor
Okay,
is
let me write
firing.
this. Let me write this down in order. Hold on. So Victor and Sicarian go at the same time.
Yeah, but Victor is going to fire on the bridge.
So they go at the same time, and then Yanni pirates, and then Higgs. All right. So Victor and Sicarian, do you want to just shoot this dude?
Yeah,
Okay.
the guy that put his foot in the door. I
Yeah,
blast.
the guy put his foot in the door.
I'm at plus. What is he at? Or
His AC is 4.
so my roll then is the +3 for the gun, +1 for dex, +1 for projectiles. That's 5.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got cover, he's got cover. So do you want to wait till the whole door opens, or do you want to shoot him at half? If you shoot him at half, you're at -2 to hit. But then they'll be at -2 to hit you.
No, so it'll be +9, but then -2 for the cover, so +7, right?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Nice.
Boom. Okay. Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you nuke him. He's toast. So
Wow.
yeah, the thing slides open, and yeah, you've just got your plasma projector right in his chest. Okay, the other 2 guys go to draw weapons.
And I'm at 2 cover.
Yep, you got cover. Actually, do you want to use your move to shut the door, or do you want to?
Yeah.
You can still move, right?
Well-
okay, so you
Yes, I will
Okay.
shut the door.
slam the door.
And
Okay.
I'll go around the corner, pointing the gun at it to
Yeah, so it's just like a square room, so you want to be pressed against the wall next to the door.
wherever the best cover is, so that if someone opens the door, I blast them.
The best cover would be behind the guy in the console.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you could pick him up and just use him as a shield.
Nah, we're more friendly than that. I just assume that he'll just take it in the face for me.
So you're gonna just dive behind him and then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what are you doing, Victor?
I believe I am gunnerying it at their bridge specifically.
And what weapon are you using to do this?
Sand thrower.
Okay, so the sand thrower, you're not a gunner. Maybe you don't know this, but
I
I'm going
don't.
to tell you because I'm a merciful GM, merciful space master. If you fire the sand thrower in an enclosed space like this,
Mhm.
you're going to hit their ship. You'll probably hit your ship, but it won't do any damage. You'll definitely hit the dome. You'll probably hit at least a few people on the ground. Like even though you're targeting the shot, this weapon is a defensive flak weapon. It just blasts sharp
Yeah.
sand everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you're okay with that, then
I
that's cool by me.
mean, is there anywhere I could shoot to minimize the likelihood of
But I mean,
Higgins?
if
Getting
you're
hurt.
looking to just nuke the bridge, you'd use
Use the laser.
laser.
Yes, use the laser if you're just going to attack the other ship.
you're a scientist, you'd be like, this is a cutting tool that destroys things. Not like, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what this does, but let's fucking do it. You know,
I'll
Slap
fire
it
the
in.
It
laser
does
at the
more
ship.
damage.
What's the is gunnery an intelligence skill?
Yes. Combat
Okay.
gunnery is always the applicable skill, and intelligence the relevant.
Okay, cool. Then here I go.
So it's D20 plus. Oh no, you gotta you roll like a combat roll. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
D20 plus combat gunnery if you have it, -1 if you don't.
Yep.
Plus your intelligence if you have a modifier, and
Yep.
then plus the armor of the ship. So the ship's armor is
no bonus for it standing still or anything like that? It's just sitting there.
yeah. I mean, I guess you're not maneuvering. Okay, yeah. We'll just say it's armor 9 then.
Okay. 1d20 plus 9.
Well, plus your
Ugh.
int.
Well, plus your intelligence.
Yeah, but my int is
Minus
1, and I get -1 for gunnery, so I get nothing.
Your int is only 1, you imba character. This is a.
I've got 3 plus 1s, and that's it, man. Nope.
Okay. So you fire the laser. It hits the. I mean, you've never fired this laser before, have you?
No.
No. Okay. So you fire at the ship. You hit the ship, but your laser skids off the top and then hits the dome behind it, and then just like grinds up the dome and just blows a hole in it.
Do
Immediately.
we see the woman floating in outer space?
Yeah, I see this
No,
happen.
I'm
I'm
on.
just like,
We
oh
are
god, I'm
so
so
fucked.
dead.
She's
so
in.
dead.
She's inside.
I'm so
yeah.
dead.
The atmosphere immediately starts to decompress. The dome cracks.
Can you reroll that?
That is a
no,
combat
it's
attack.
an
Dome
attack roll.
cracked.
It's, not a skill.
Oh, it's on the
um,
skills. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So Piani, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm on the ship, right?
Mhm.
Um,
No one's at the pilot's console now. Victor has moved over to the gunner's console.
I mean, am I even in a position where I could move down to where and like take a shot on anyone outside within this round, or would that take me?
No, the bridge doesn't have like roll down windows or anything. So
No, I know. Like, how long would it take Piani to get to the? I mean, the like. You know,
if you can make a good like athletics, best case 2 rounds, worst case like 4.
Okay. Is there anything else that I could like because the ship is docked? Is there anything I could do with the computer skill while I'm here?
Yanni, come help me with this flak gun.
What? I mean, I can't fire it fucking either. I'm just as bad of a shot as you are.
It's just flak. It'll hit everything.
You could fire it though.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'd rather run circles down here and hit someone up on the comm and ask about their
Sure,
Facebook.
fine. If you don't give a fuck, let me hit the button. I'll fucking fire it all fucking day long.
Start mashing a launch
I hear
flak.
you loud and clear.
Oh,
Fucking
jeez. Okay, so you can make it. Hold on, before you make your attack roll, let's see who it hits. So you're targeting the ship. It's gonna hit the dome anyway. Everyone on the deck can make a physical effect save to try and not
turn your
get
cameras
targeted.
back on. Skype has a 4-hour limit. It's really cool.
Oh,
It's really cool.
there we go.
Still
I'm sure glad it turned my camera off.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I'd be addicted to Skype cams.
Yeah, I know. Just all day.
Never be able to leave you guys alone. All right. So yeah, Higgs, and then I'll roll once for each of the pirates.
So what am I
it's just a
rolling?
flat D20. You want whatever your physical effect save is, or better.
Oh my god, it's a 16.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
Wait,
the
they all
numbers.
failed, right?
all
yeah,
but one of the pirates failed. I'm gonna say that Ramirez doesn't fail.
I need a 16 or higher.
Come on, Higgs. Oh no.
Almost.
Okay.
Give him +2 for being southern and hickish, I think.
Goodbye, Higgs. It
All
was an
right.
honor, sir.
So I don't even like. There aren't even really rules for like hitting a person with a ship scale weapon. Like I'm gonna just assume that you're all at 0 hit points. Like you all just get fucking blasted. Yeah. I mean you're dead, but you're not like blown to pieces dead.
Okay. I can live with
Yeah,
that.
so you turn and start to run for the ship, and then you hear this hiss and then a pop, and the ship throws a canister up in the air, and then poof, just like sharp pieces of silicone fly everywhere.
Okay.
And, Yeah, it go everything.
Oh, I can reroll that. I can reroll that, can't I? It's a saving
sudden
throw.
pain, and down you go.
It's a skill check. Oh, it's a
not
skill
check. It's a
Fuck.
saving throw.
Fuck,
It's only a
fuck,
skill
fuck.
check if it's 2d6 plus your skill.
Fuck.
Okay, so you're
But
at
at
0.
0, he's not dead. He can be revived, right?
Well, yeah, someone can run down there and heal
Someone
him.
with a Lazarus patch.
Yeah, someone with Lazarus
Yes.
patch can do that. So let me just get to the part about injury, healing, and death here. So, for PCs, you linger a bit longer. So,
Linger longer.
Carnal lingers.
Assuming they aren't hit by a grav tank's main gun, thrown into lava, or vaporized, they still get to live. Okay, close.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't say hit by a sand cannon.
Yeah, it sure didn't.
Idiot writers.
All right. Let me find. It's probably in combat. Give me 1 second. I haven't read the.
A meteorite collides with your skull, but you're at 0.
Here's a list of every conceivable thing.
Yeah, I know. Everything. Space alligator falls on you.
The book is 17,000 pages long. You get a certain I know you get a certain number of rounds where you're like bleeding out, but you'd think that'd be the injury, healing, and death. Mortally wounded. Okay, well you're out for right now. And I'll figure out the actual rules.
All right. Yeah, we'll deal with that. When
Oh, here we go.
to
I got
this.
it. It's in the hit point section. Oh, nope, apparently it's not. Never mind. We'll look it up later. Okay, so that was the Pirates Are Dead. Do you want to make your roll to see if you hit the ship too, Yanni?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Your int is actually pretty high, is it not?
Do I need to? No, my actually I'm 0 pretty much across the board. So really, I only get the 9, right?
yeah, and -1 if you don't have gunnery.
Oh, right. So 8.
Come on, Peony.
God.
Oh, those 5s.
Okay, so you managed to hit everything, but the damage to the ship is just inconsequential. It just sort of bounces off the hull. The dome is cracked and venting air. You see outside Ramirez crawling back to his ship. He got shot in the legs with the flak. And the pirates get to go. The big cannon starts to swivel towards your ship. But otherwise, yeah, they're just gonna run. Ramirez crawls towards the ship, and Higgs, you're out.
Yeah.
So, Sicarian, your turn. What do you want to do, friend?
So they're not trying to bust into the room?
Yeah, they will be. But they're taking cover right now. They're terrified. They didn't expect to get nuked.
But it's an open hallway outside the door, right?
Yeah. Maybe they've run off, right? You close the door? Or no, you have the door open.
I'm going to kick the door open, and if there's people on the other side, I'm going to do a barrel roll and shoot off at one.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, do that. One of them's running away, and the other one is trying to bring the gun to bear on you. So I assume you.
Then he's the one that gets it. So I literally blast the door open, and then there's a guy starting to level his gun at me.
Yep.
So I'm going to say parkour and do a barrel roll towards him.
Okay.
And then what's the roll going to be? Is he at cover or anything?
Nope. He's just got an armor class of 4.
So it's not -2 then. So I'm rolling a +9.
Yeah.
5 + 4.
Got it.
Damn it.
No dice. Okay. So you fire a shot at him. It goes wide. You can move still. You can move towards him, or you can just turn your back and run.
Can I do the same thing where I try to bash him with my gun?
No, that'll be a separate attack. But you can run towards him, brandishing your weapon.
What would that do for me?
You'll be able to make a melee attack with it next turn. It'll be up in his face.
Wouldn't I just want to blow him up with my gun?
Yes, that would be more.
Can I move back into the door, I guess, for cover?
Yeah.
I will say parkour again, and I
wait, actually, no, because you had to move out to make the attack, so no, you can't. So you're out in the hall. You're done. You moved and you attack.
Okay.
So Victor, what do you want to do?
I would like to fire the weapon one more time at their
laser?
bridge. Yes.
Laser? Okay. So, you want to specifically target trying to attack the bridge, or are you just taking shots?
I'm just trying to hit the. I'm just trying to hit the ship.
All right. So same roll as before.
Yep. No.
Okay. All right. So glass starts blasting out into space. The ships are kind of like rattling as the vacuum is dealing with the pressure on the inside. All of the crates are starting to get knocked over. Peony, what do you want to do?
I mean, realizing that that Wilbur got pretty much fucked in the flak shell, I'm gonna start running towards the ship to try to get him.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. And that's just what, a 2d6?
Yeah. Do you have the athletic skill?
Oh.
I actually don't, but
So
let me
it's
just
an
double
8.
check. I'm pretty sure I do not. I do not.
Okay.
So it
Alright.
should be an 8.
So it'll take you 3 rounds to get there. So this can count as round number 1.
Okay.
Okay. So the pirates, Sicarian, like they still don't have access to their guns yet.
Mm-hmm.
But the one guy that you just shot at and missed, he's gonna fire back. What's your armor again? Sorry.
4.
Okay, he misses. Then goes off.
Hell of a gunfight we're having here.
Shot
It's Star Wars
ricochets.
all over, man. This guy's a stormtrooper.
Yep. Yeah, the other pirates that are still on the ship are trying to figure out what they're doing. And Ramirez, for anyone who looks out the window, you can see him. He's like crawled onto the platform, and the platform has started to raise him back up into the ship. Higgs, we figured out, Steven looked up the damage for me. So every round after you're reduced to 0, you lose 1 hit point. You die at -10.
Oh, okay.
So you're at -2 now.
Cool. So it's old school D&D.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're bleeding out. I mean, also, if you take 10 more than your full damage, you just die right away. But
Sure.
You're just lying there bleeding.
Do we do
with
the same initiative?
little beads on you. Yeah, the initiative just keeps going in order. So Victor and Sicarian, whoever wants to go first.
Okay. Then I'll use my. Can I go point blank for any kind of benefit to shoot?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you can make a roll to get into point blank range, you don't even have to roll. You can just do your damage to him.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you put the fucking barrel up to his chest.
Then I literally what I would like to do is put the barrel up against his chest and just blow him to pieces.
Okay. So he's gonna try and fight you off, right? So you can't. He's gonna try and grab the barrel and pull it away before you shoot him. So make an opposed.
Well, then I
athletics
won't do
check.
that. I'll just fire at him.
Yeah, you just want to shoot him. Okay. All right.